been saying it all year. I hope everyone's recognizing how special he is. He's changed everything for us. Big play after big play, guards everyone, hustle plays, tough rebounds, in traffic, passes, shots, free throws, everything.
You guys were down like 3 starters after Taj fell out, and he just kind of took over really from there. Does that just kind of say something? Is that just kind of his will to win?
Yeah, he's got unbelievable will to win. And that's what makes him so special. So when his best is needed, he's always at his best. Always been that way, so that's not going to change.
That first half is about as well as you can play offense, isn't it?
Yeah, we hit a lull at the end of the third quarter. And I thought our defense was really good in the first half also. And that's our challenge, to play for 48 minutes. And we have to continue to focus on our improvement. We're still nowhere near a 48-minute team. The good thing is we found a way to win. We took a hit. We got loose with the lead, and you can't do that, particularly the way, they took 39 threes. And so I think there were 3 threes basically in a row when I think we were up about 16 or 18 at the end of the third, and it gave them hope. So they made up 10 points right away, and then we were fighting for our lives the fourth quarter. But I don't want to take away from, Denver's playing very, very well right now. And so, and I thought we played a great first half, and that the 4-minute stretch at the end of the third probably hurt us, but we still came through in the end. And then, of course, Jeff getting nicked up is a concern.
Was it a knee or an ankle?
His knee, and he'll have an MRI, and they'll take a look at it.
Not only Jimmy shot, but the pass to Jamal there.
Yeah, it was a big-time shot by Jamal. But trusting the pass, and that's what I love about Jimmy, is that he'll make the right play. So when the second defender comes, he's got great vision, and Jamal does a great job of relocating and getting into the vision, and then he read the closeout perfectly, and those shots he's made throughout his career. So it was a big-time play for us.
He then gets the rebound at the other end. He was doing it all.
Yeah.
Points, the rebound,
Yeah, and that's and it's his all-around play. It's so unique, and it's just how hard he plays on every possession. It's whether it's verticality, multiple effort, deflection, loose ball, rebound in traffic, game on the line, just the mindset that he has. And so, we had a lot of fouls tonight because we still, we're whacking down. So we got to learn from it.
You've talked a lot about defending without fouling this season. What's your assessment of Towns and Gibson defensive efforts tonight? They both fouled out.
Yeah, no, Taj I thought had some tough calls. Carl was active. We had a great stretch where he was really active, and then I want to look at the film. 2 of them he came down, and I said, he definitely came down on, and he's got to break that habit. But I thought he had several really good plays that, were great for us in the first half. So, and to be quite honest with you, is verticality is, I'll just leave it at that.
See Andrew knock down some shots.
Yeah, I thought Andrew did a lot of good things tonight. And he moved well without the ball. He moved on penetration. He was active. He made some timely shots. We had some good action where there was pressure on the rim, and he slid behind, and he got into the vision of the ball handler. So they were rhythm shots. And when he gets those type of shots, he'll knock them down. And he's starting to do some other things too. I thought that play, I want to see the play at the end. I thought that was a block, but I guess I would. Well, I'll leave it at that.
I don't know how much you pay attention, but a Wednesday night game against Denver in December is usually not a hot ticket here, and a full house. Do you get a sense that maybe people are starting to get behind you guys?
Yeah, I always said this. I was here at the beginning, when we first got a team here, 45,000, 47,000, 49,000. And I don't know if it's still the all-time attendance record, but, when you go to a Viking game or you go to a Twins game or you go to a Wild game, it's the fan support here is unbelievable. It's a great sports town. So I think if we give them something to cheer about, they'll come out. You look at people, like, they love competition. They love a team that plays hard, and plays together, and plays smart. So if we do that, I think it's great. It was great to see it. The building is unbelievable. When they refurbished the arena, it couldn't be any better than it is. And when you see it full like that, I know the players certainly appreciate it.
Jimmy's been very good the last few years. In some ways this year, does he seem like he's at maybe a little bit different of a level?
Well, he's been great, for a long time now. When you're a perennial all-star, you're an Olympian, and you've done it on the biggest stages. The thing that I really like about where he is his leadership. That's where, and I wasn't around him daily for the past couple of years prior to this year, but just seeing his growth. So it's not only what he's done for himself to make himself a lot better, but what he's doing for his teammates. And, I saw his rookie year in what Luol Deng did with him, and he's sort of taken on that role with our guys. And it's what he does every day, how he prepares, how he practices, how he plays on every play. And it's really not anything that he is saying, it's what he's doing. When you talk about the game plan, he knows everything inside and out. When you talk about player tendencies, he knows everything inside and out. When you watch him before the game in the locker room, he's locked into what he has to do. When you see him on the road preparing, and that's what a good pro does. This isn't, random where you just come in and you start thinking about the game at 7 o'clock when the ball goes up. So he does all the right things, and that's the best example a young player could have. And he had it from some good vets, and now he's sharing what he knows with our young guys, and I think that's what has moved the needle for us. And so he's changed our culture, and he and Taj have been unbelievable.